Don't we want to be better than that? Like, don't we want to strive to be better than that? So we should be looking for that. But then what kind of father are you? You know, like, okay, so what? My father wasn't around. That, like you said, check that back out the door. That's an excuse. You got kids right now. What kind of father are you going to be to them? Are you going to be the same way? Like, well,
But
I turned out well because I didn't have a dad.
so then we say we didn't have a dad, but who did you look up to as that father figure? Because I had a father. He wasn't present due to marriage, games that were played, and leverage that was used and whatever, and I was angry about that for a while, but I let that, you know, I learned I in my 40s and 50s I learned to let that go, because I watched a man who dealt with what we're talking about by himself with a crutch and did the best that he could. And now that, you know, he's in his later years, I can see that the battle that he fought still instilled in me, even though he wasn't present in my life. Every time he showed up excited, even though he was struggling. He still showed up, and I think that's what instilled into me that, you know, even if I made a mistake, as long as I still be present, I still show urgency. And every time that we spoke to him, it didn't matter. Who knows, you know, as we talked about this part right here, who knows when I was calling him on the phone what he was battling. And he still put the smile on. Hey, son, how you doing? Tell me about this. Man, I didn't even care about that. But you know what I mean? He was still trying. And I think some of us really need to sit back and check that whole, well, he never tried. Well, you don't know, because until you have that conversation with him and get to know him past your anger, you may never know.